Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Imbody Tarot. I am Melii, and in today's quick card reading, we are going to tap into your October predictions. So, any general message from Spirit, what's to come, your career energy, and your relationship energy. We're going to see what you're manifesting or what ideally will happen in your love life come October. In order for you to get the message that's just for you, I did provide 3 piles and 3 crystals. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1 resonates with this beautiful sardonyx. Pile number 2 resonates with this beautiful fire quartz crystal. And pile number 3 resonates with this beautiful red jasper. Please do take a moment to choose the pile or crystal that resonates most with you. In some cases, you may be drawn to multiple piles, and that is okay. All that means is that Spirit has a strong message for you in multiple piles. So please take a moment and select the ones that you are drawn to the most. Once you have chosen your pile, I did go ahead and I list the timestamp below so you have easy access to your pile. You'll find your timestamps within the description box and within the comment section. Please do me a favor and leave the pile that you chose in the comment section so I know what message resonates the most with my collective. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we are going to tap into your energy, and we're going to predict what's to come for you in October. So that's general message, your career energy, and your love energy, and anything else that Spirit wants you to know, okay? So you did choose this beautiful sardonyx crystal, and I would like to say, first of all, that Spirit has lots of twists and turns for you this month, but they're happiness. I feel like you're going to feel very grounded. You're going to find your place in life. It seems like whatever you've been manifesting is going to come to fruition just off of this crystal energy. So I'm excited. Let me know in the comment section what you are manifesting or what you want to happen in this October, okay? So let's see. Pile number 1's energy. What's the general message for pile number 1 for October? So we do have the Hierophant card. We have the Devil card. And then we have the Page of Swords. So your general message for this month is you're going to be parting ways from a connection or thing that you were extremely attached to for a long time. I think that you're starting to realize that the options that you were given, it's not really the best for you, and you want to pivot, okay? When we see the Hierophant card in a reading, it represents tradition, structure, authority, education, values, but it's a collective energy, right? It's not just your individual choice. It's what society has taught you to become. So I feel like you were placed in a predicament that you're starting to realize that this is not in my best interest, and it's time for me to separate. It's time for me to take the most unorthodox ways to deal with this. I feel like for October, you're really going to focus lots on your relationship with people and realize that just because a person have a title in your life doesn't mean that they are withholding the responsibility that comes with it. And also, you're starting to feel like it's okay for me to separate a little bit from them. I don't want to have this energy with this person or thing anymore. It seems like you're going to be more of an individual this month than you sticking around and wondering, can I make this work? You're not choosing to make things work just because. You're going to be very intentional on the things that you're welcoming into your life. The Hierophant card in reverse is you stepping out of your comfort zone. It's you moving on to something bigger and better. It's you realizing that the gatekeeper of society, of the values, of the norms, doesn't have the best integrity. So you're realizing that a lot of people or things were very dishonest when it comes to you, and people who should have your best interest at heart, they're really not your biggest cheerleader. In some instance, it seems like they will rather keep you at the same level with them than to pivot and become better. It's just like they're comfortable where they're at in their life, and they're okay with you staying there with them. So for you, October is you recognizing the relationships that are keeping you boxed in, where you are no longer feeling comfortable anymore. It seems like you're gonna try to go form better relationship elsewhere, and it's gonna be very foreign to you. The people who you're attracting in your life, it's not gonna feel very familiar, and it's not gonna feel comfortable. It's gonna push you to grow and to expand, and for you to change your concept on things. The Hierophant card is the energy of Taurus, and Taurus are very stubborn. They do not move until they find it necessary. So your decisions that you're making in October will be based on the necessities of life. You like luxury, you like to enjoy the fruits of your labor. However, you do recognize that sometimes you need to go slow and steady instead of rushing the process. So for you, October is all about redefining commitments for the most part. It's very interesting that we also do have the devil card, because the devil card is indicator of unhealthy attachments, right? It's also energy of Capricorn. And Capricorn energy is, I like luxury, I like money, I want to get up and go, I want to spend how I deem fit. I don't want to settle, right? It's like I work my butt off. You have worked your butt off, but you haven't really seen the benefits. And it's like people are breadcrumbing you, and you're just like, no, I no longer want to accept the breadcrumbs. I have put the work in, and I'll be damned if I don't receive the results of my hard work and dedication. So you may make the decision whether or not to slow down and pace yourself, or you're recognizing that you've been going 100 miles per hour for no reason. You know, sometimes the best workers miss out on the promotion because the company knows that you are a valuable asset in this position. Instead of them saying, okay, let's give you the benefits and a new title, we're going to keep you where you're at because we need you there. We cannot have somebody else there. So it seems like you're being boxed in and you're feeling stuck because of the labor and the benefits that you provide to everybody else, but you're not receiving that same energy. You feel kind of trapped. And I feel like for this month, you're going to realize that everything that you want to say, you're going to keep it private. You're probably going to have a prayer journal. You're probably going to have a voice memo on your phone or notes. I just seen like whatever you want to express out loud, you're going to express it internally. Some of y'all may decide to go to therapy, and have that person to help you to, clear out your thoughts, your subconscious for the most part, because you are dealing with a lot. And you're just like, why is this happening? Nothing makes sense anymore. Okay. Let's see what spirit advice is for you when it comes to this energy. What's your advice, spirit, when it comes to this energy for pile 1? What is your energy? You need to reconcile things. So the 3 of Swords in reverse is all about reconciliation, letting the pain go. It's time to move on and grow. But also rely on community. So what that means is that you're recognizing that there is a need to balance how you feel, but sometimes you could learn how to become better by observing others. So you have to step out your comfort zone in order for you to feel fulfilled within this dynamic. Spirit is saying it's like, go have fun. Do things that your inner child wants you to do. There are certain things that's keeping you stuck because that's your happy place. But it's time to create new memories. The things that made you happy as a child, as a toddler, as a teenager is not what's going to keep you happy as an adult. The things that made you happy as a 25-year-old, a 23-year-old, is not going to keep you happy as a 40-year-old, as a 35-year-old. So you need to find things that illuminate your life and make you feel happy. So generally speaking, this month is all about adventure and stepping out your comfort zone. I love this for you, pile number 1. If you are claiming this, definitely let me know in the comment section. Please just say pile 1, okay? Let's tap into your career energy. Ooh, you're going to get recognition. So if you have been on the job hunt, I do see you getting a call back, probably a job offer of some sort. If you are comfortable where you're at with your job placement right now, I also do see you getting a promotion of some sort. So I see an offer coming towards you when it comes to your career. You're going to get recognized. Okay. What else is going for, pal? 1. So there is some type of financial gain coming towards you or a group project. So I see you taking more responsibilities within your career or things pushing forward, momentum for the most part. I do see you getting like a higher salary offer. So if you are currently looking for a job, make sure that you ask for a benefits package of some sort. If you've been feeling down and out and you feel like you're not worthy, I feel like you're going to have a pivot when it comes to your career. There's a new spark in energy. The Page of Wands is indicating of I have a new idea and I'm going to go after it. I'm very happy. This is new. This is foreign to me, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel alive again. And then the Six of Pentacles is a shared energy. It's an energy exchange for the most part. You're going to realize the power dynamics within your life when it comes to your career, and you're going to network in a beautiful manner in order for you to receive what you want. You're not settling for less anymore. And I do see you moving forward and taking over. It's just like you're going to make sure that everything you want comes into place. You're going to make sure that spirit has your back. You're going to make sure that you are always on people's mind. You're going to be a shark within your career. Okay? Spirit, what is your advice for this energy? What should Pile 1 do when it comes to their career? The Ace of Pentacles. Be careful of investing. Okay? So while you are negotiating, make sure that you're using the right words. Because I feel like they're going to try to give you the lowest offer. Even though it's a good offer, it may not be the best offer. So that's something that you have to consider when you're negotiating. So make sure that your negotiating skills are on point, okay? What is your advice? The Five of Pentacles. It says that you win some just to lose some, right? So think about whether or not you want to win the war or win the battle. I feel like Spirit is saying for you that you have an amazing energy when it comes to navigating struggles. There's going to come a time where you have to improve like the culture within your work, right? Or when you come in, yes, you're the new person, but you're going to be teaching a lot of people how to make things better. I see you improving the process, or I just see you having I see you having the energy to make people look differently at things, change your perspective within the job. What is your advice, Spirit? Clarify on the Chariot tarot card. We have the Four of Wands. Things are going to take off for you. Like I said, I don't know what you're manifesting this month, but when it comes to your career, I see you being happy. I see you being complacent. I see you just improving. So your career is on the up and up. You're not going to face much loss when it comes to your career. You're going to have lots of gain. But the key thing with your career is that you have to recognize, is it worth me fighting this battle right now? What is the long-term effects of me saying this? So you are going to be very innovated within your workspace, right? You may have to fight for this innovation, but at the same time, long-term goals. How is this going to impact your long-term goals and your happiness overall? So career-wise, I definitely do see you elevating and celebrating. I see you getting attention. I see you getting offers. So you have nothing to worry about when it comes to your career. Now let's get into relationships. Spirit, what should Pile 1 know when it comes to their relationships? The Magician card. Are you dealing with a person who you feel like you can't trust or they're lying? Or do you feel like the attention is not on you? Because the Magician card energy upright is the energy of focus, intention, being able to create, being able to magnify. But it seems like the attention that you want isn't coming your way. It doesn't feel reciprocal. It feels very one-sided. It feels like lost. It feels belittled. Clarify the Magician card, Spirit, when it comes to the relationship for Pile 1. The Ten of Swords. You're considering stopping something. What do you not want? You have an unwelcoming energy within your love life. Clarify this again, Spirit. What is this energy? The Queen of Swords. It seems like somebody got into your ear or you're stuck in your subconscious. You want to make a decision when it comes to relationships, but you're not seeing whether or not it's going to be something good for you or not. The Queen of Swords energy is a clouded energy. So we have two clouded judgment energy right now. And you're not sure whether or not you need to move on from it or not. Okay. Spirit, should you have a tough decision to make? It literally says tough decision. I could even ask the question. But on the card, it says tough decision. And look how the imagery is of the mind being tangled up. What's going on with relationship, Spirit? The Sun card, the Empress card. Okay, so an unexpected blessing came within your relationship, but how it was delivered, you were not expecting it and you don't want it. So you're not really sure whether you should still entertain this blessing or you should move on or pivot. And you're in your head about it because you don't want to miss out on a good thing. But at the same time, it doesn't really feel healthy to your mental space. Because if we look, we have 4 cards that represents air energy. And usually you pride yourself on being cutthroat and direct and forward. But it's kind of hard for you to, have this type of mind frame because you feel like you're losing. So instead of you focusing on the positive things within your relationship, you're focusing on a loss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this energy out and we are going to tap into your person energy, if you have a person, and then your energy. So let's do that. Okay, Pile 1, we're going to figure out your relationship. What is going on with your energy? So what is going on with Pile 1's energy with their relationship? We need to clarify and help them make a decision, Spirit. What is going on? The Two of Cups. So if you are single and mingling, then I feel like you are going to find a person in October that makes you feel complete and it's going to feel very wholesome. Okay? I see you having a partnership and getting to know somebody a lot better when it comes to your love life. It seems like understanding. If you are in a relationship and is struggling, I think that in due time, by the end of the month, your person will express their feelings towards you and express what they truly desire, especially if they've been holding back. And if you're in a relationship or a marriage, I feel like your person is going to become more supportive. They're seeing the signs that you need help. So they're going to be more observant when it comes to you. Let's help Pile 1 clarify their thoughts with their relationship, Spirit. Give us some confirmation and what's to come for October. Yeah, so when it comes to relationships, I am seeing commitment of some sorts for you with the Ten of Pentacles, and it seems very long term. So you don't have much to worry about. What else should Pile 1 know when it comes to their relationship? The Five of Swords. So I definitely feel like you and your partner really need to have a big conversation about third-party energies or just, perspective. Clarify the Five of Sword energy, Spirit. The Two of Wands. I feel like right now you guys are not really cleared upon what is coming next with the relationship. And that's what's causing the issue. One person is living in the moment and the other person is thinking about long term. They don't want to waste another few years of their life. So it seems like the intentions of what you guys both want, if you want a relationship, it's not very clear. And that's what's causing the issues within your love life. If you are single, I think that you are tired of dating. So it's just like, I have yet to find the person of my dreams, my Prince Charming. The energy, like you feel like you've done the healing work, but it's just like, I feel stuck. I'm still here in this predicament where nothing is moving forward. So you're feeling really down and out because you're tired of opening up to people and it leads to rejection. So it's just like, I'd rather isolate myself. What does Spirit want you to know, Pile 1? The Strength card. You know, sometimes you need to go after things that you want. You can't always be gracious. You need to be bold, you know. The Strength card is all about grace for the most part. It's the inner strength that you have. With it being reversed, you know, let them call you the bad guy. That's okay. Sometimes being the bad guy gives you the result that you want or need. So you have to like really prioritize yourself within your relationship. Let's see what else is coming. We have the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like somebody's going to save you. You're going to have like a knight in shining armor type of energy. Somebody's going to go to battle for you, go to war for you. Then we have the World's card. Things are going to make sense by the end of October. Things are going to fall into fruition, you know. And then we have the Six of Swords, a return of energy. So October seems like it's going to start off like very one-sided, but it's going to come up. You're going to have a full circle moment. In the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles energy is, you know, balancing, sorting out. So while you have a lot of tough choices, I do see balance. And to think about it, the first two card that you had was a Two of Swords, and that's an indicator of decisions, right? You know, things are not ideally how it's supposed to be. Then you had the Two of Cups where you're going to feel like you're on the same page with your partner. You're going to celebrate a little bit. You're going to feel a little bit comfortable. And maybe the Two of Pentacles where, you know, you're able to balance. So it seems like you're going to have a big decision to make in October. But then with the support of a particular person, you're going to feel very comfortable with your decision that you make. And then you're going to feel validated by the end of October. So this is beautiful for you, pile number two. I'm sorry. This is beautiful for you, pile number one. I feel like the biggest thing that you need to remember is not to put too much stress on yourself and let life happen. You know, left foot, right foot. Take one step and keep going. Don't look back unless you really, really have to or need to. So that is what I have for you, pile number one. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. And in today's weekly reading, we are going to explore what's to come for you in October. So a general message from Spirit, your career energy, and your relationship energy. With you picking this beautiful fire quartz, I feel like for you, October is filled with sparks, new beginnings, and just like new intentions, being happy, celebration, the life of the party. You're going to get a lot of attention. So if you've been trying to get someone or something, it's going to go your way. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. If you're already claiming this message, please put pile 2 in the comment section so I know that you're claiming this celebratory type of energy. So let's see. Spirit, what is the general message for pile 2? We have the Judgment in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you may have felt like you missed out on something extremely important. And you kind of beat yourself up about it. And Spirit is saying like, no, I have something better for you. Why you're so caught up on whatever, this opportunity, you don't realize what I'm stirring up for you right now. So Spirit is saying like there's more to come for you in October than you realize it. September was you laying the building blocks down. September was for you to make pivotal decisions. September was for you to be aware. And now that you're aware, we're going to take it up a notch. Things are going to become better. With the Judgment card, it seems like you may have felt like you're owed an apology for the most part, or you're still stuck on something. Somebody did you wrong, or somebody may have, you know, not have your best interest at heart, or somebody may have talked bad about you. But it seems like you're trying to have this full circle moment with this person, trying to have understanding. And Spirit is saying like, look, use this as a learning lesson. Use this as a way to identify things within your life. Let's not really hold on to it, because is it really worth it? Not really. So why do you keep holding on to things that does not matter, right? And then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is you may have lost yourself because you were trying to mother everybody else. You were trying to take care of everybody else and you neglected yourself. So Spirit is saying is for October, they want you to take care of yourself no matter what. Put yourself first. Stop giving people the energy that you want them to give you back. right? In a sense of, you may say like, well, if I text this person good morning for a week, then next week you want them to text you back good morning for a week. No, you've trained them to understand that you're going to text them every morning. They're trained to receive things from you. You didn't train them for them to give you things. So stop expecting you out of people. And then with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it seems like you feel like you missed something very big, right? Could have changed your life. And it's just like, why me? Why am I going through this again? It feels like you feel like you don't have any control. But the fact that you are aware of things now and you can identify things is an indicator of you being in control. So what is this energy? What do Pal 2 feel like they missed out on? What is it that Pal 2 felt like they missed out on? The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So the Nine of Swords energy, it feels like you're blaming yourself on a conversation or argument that went wrong. The Ten of Pentacles is relationship, but long-term commitments. It could be financial, so a business deal that went wrong. And the Two of Swords, you felt like you had to make a very fast decision and you don't like the decision that you made in hindsight. So you're beating up yourself about the long-term goals. And Spirit is saying, I have you. I'm going to make sure that you feel safe, but give me the opportunity to create things for you. So stop being very pessimistic when it comes to your lifestyle, because something better is coming out for you. Spirit cleared your way. Spirit cleared your path, but you won't see it until you actually experience it. You haven't experienced it yet, so you feel very confused. Okay, let's see. What's the come for Pals 2 career, Spirit? What's the energy for Pals 2 career? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, reward. You're going to feel very happy. You're going to have choices. So I feel like you're going to pivot. The Nine of Pentacles is you feeling abundant, but it's not really abundance type of energy. The Nine of Pentacles energy is you feeling fulfilled and feeling like you could take over the world for the most part. It's you being happy with what you're receiving, you mastering things. So you may end up going back to school or get a certificate that's going to help you to get a promotion, but you're mastering your craft. So that's one thing that's good. The Ace of Wands in reverse, that's an indicator of you feeling like you may not know everything, but you want to have more education on things. The Ace of Wands energy is a spark within a passion, right? I feel like you may lose your spark a little bit in October, but that's because you're putting yourself in a predicament where you want to be the subject master expert, right? You want to be the SME, you want to be the go-to person, but sometimes being the go-to person makes you hold responsibility that's not yours. So Spirit is trying to protect you from the BS that's coming downhill. Because they may say, well, who taught you that, right? And you're like, well, you taught me that. And it's just like, I didn't teach you that way. You added your own sauce to it. So lots of confusion. So I feel like if you're feeling burnt out in October, especially within your career, honestly, it's a protection for you. What else should Pal 2 know when it comes to their career, Spirit? What should Pal 2 know? Ooh, the World's card. I feel like a lot of y'all in Pal 2 may become entrepreneurs, or your business will take off even more. So if you're an entrepreneur, let me know, or say Pal 2 so I know that you're an entrepreneur. And if it's something that you're manifesting, make it happen. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence too. So you may be facing an energy of you want to go out in the world and do things on your own. However, you may not feel as comfortable because you don't feel like you're the SME within the dynamics. But Spirit is saying, launch that business. Launch that new path to new financial success, financial independence. There's something Spirit is brewing up for you that's going to make you feel like a millionaire. Not even gonna lie. And if you become a millionaire, remember your girl, okay? Okay. What is energy around entrepreneurship for Pal 2? We have the Three of Cups. That's moving out of your comfort zone with your friends and family, or not, you not being able to network. It seems like you're gonna have an angel investor. So start working on your pitch, your elevator pitch, and start working on your business model. Because I do see you getting like a scholarship or a angel investor. What's going on with entrepreneurship for pile 2? The Five of Cups. You're going to be very optimistic about the dynamics in the Eight of Cups. You may have to travel in order for you to get this type of attention that you want. Okay, so the Three of Cups is you getting support from people who are not familiar. The Five of Cups is you no longer thinking about the past when you're on spilt milk. The Eight of Cups is you probably leaving your job, your 9 to 5. I'm not telling you to, but it's probably what the energy is. But it's also you traveling to get something. The Three of Pentacles energy is all about you collaborating, networking with the right people, connections, realizing that everybody plays a part in your ability to win. So you won't shut people out just because, right? So I love that for you. Now let's tap into your relationship. What's going on with your love life? All right, Spirit, what's going on with pile 2 love life? What should they know? What's going on with pile 2 love life? Okay, what's the come for pile 2 love life in their relationship for October? So we have the Chariot card. We have the Star card. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like for you, some of y'all are hoping and praying that things will get fixed within your connection. And it doesn't feel like something is bad. It's just you want better. So for October within relationships, I see some of y'all have actually getting a status for the most part. Some of y'all realizing that you're okay with where the relationship is at. And then some of y'all really want to make things better. You know, I'm low-key also seeing a birth of something. So it could be a birth of a new relationship, a birth within a new phase within your relationship, or it could be literally a birth of a family member for the most part. We are picking up Aquarius energy and Cancer energy. With the Aquarius energy, I am feeling the need to push and go after more, or just doing things outside the comfort zone that is fun. So I'm feeling like cultural growth is happening for you and your partner, or you within your relationship and love life. Let's clarify this energy of the Chariot. What's the come? Clarify the Chariot card, please. We have the Queen of Cups. So you're going to feel love within your relationship. Some of y'all been really asking y'all partner to step up to the plate, and they have not. But for the month of October, I do feel like they are going to make you feel fulfilled. It feels like unconditional love. And we are presenting with another type of water energy. So we have so we do have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. So it feels like a deep love is coming towards you. If you are not within a relationship, I do feel like maybe it could be a friend, or it could be your parent, your family member. But I do feel like you're going to feel very loved within your relationships for the month of October. Clarify the Star card. We have the Knight of Swords. So somebody from the past may come back to clarify energy, or you may revisit a topic with your person when it comes to your relationship for the most part. So I do see a revisit of a conversation. It's going to feel very fast. It's going to feel like very directed. It's going to feel very like, you know, we need to have this conversation. So I do see a conversation happening that is going to improve your relationship. And let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. We clarified it with the Nine of Cups. Some of y'all don't feel happy with where your connection is with your person, or you don't like the fact that you're single. So I think that you are going to be more selfish with how you provide your energy. You may find yourself like having lots of boundaries because you're realizing like, hey, I don't really want to settle, you know. Some of y'all will settle, but you know, like, I don't want to really settle for this relationship. And I feel like I deserve more. I'm going to get more by any means necessary. So when it comes to your love life, it feels like you're going to prioritize yourself even if you're relying on other people. I do want to pull some more cards, so let's see what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your connection in your love life. What else does Spirit want you to know overall with your connection, your love life, and October's energy? We do have the Eight of Wands, lots of communication. Things are going to happen very quickly for you for this month. So prepare to pivot, prepare to, switch things up, prepare for things to go in your direction, prepare for happiness. What else does Spirit want you to know? And then we have the Sun card. And the Sun card is a reminder that, anything that happens into dark, it needs light. And light will always outshine dark any given situation, any given time, every given day. Nothing in darkness lasts forever. So things are going to illuminate in your life. So be patient with yourself. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope I gave you some clarity and some confirmation. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And in today's reading, we are going to figure out what is your October prediction. So general message from the Spirit, your energy when it comes to your career and your love life, your relationships, and anything else Spirit wants you to know. So if you are drawn to the red jasper, intuitively, I am picking up that you are going to be the star of the show. I feel like you are going to pop up and pop out. I feel like you are going to be awarded something. You are the champion, the trophy. It seems like you're the eye candy. You are the arm candy of someone or something. I feel you being celebrated. I feel you getting attention in ways that exceed your imagination, but the attention is more so respected than anything else. So that's what we're picking up. So let's see. What is the overall energy for October for pile number 3? So we have the Star card. Let's cover that up. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. I have to actually flip all these cards so I'm reading it correctly. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess. So I feel like for the month of October, you're not delusional anymore. And I don't feel that you was really delusional in the first place. I just feel like you were very optimistic and you were trying to find the light within everything. And with that happening, I feel like you realized a lot of hard truths. And there's a lot of things that you wanted to reject within the reality, but you're realizing that, you know what? I have to accept it for what it is. It is what it is. So October, your energy is all about you being very realistic about things. You're not going to really depend on like your subconscious or energy. It's like, show me the facts. What's the facts in the situation? What are we doing here for the most part? It does seem like you have a lot of healing energy surrounding you. So if you're a spiritualist, I do feel like you're probably going to create some type of course or some type of thing that makes people feel really healed or energetically grown for the most part. You're going to teach people how to trust themselves and how to prioritize themselves and for them to learn how to deal with the facts. This month is all about the facts. It's like, show me the card facts. Show me the facts. What else does Spirit want you to know for the month of October? We have the Queen of Cups. That's so funny. Look at her dancing. She's just like, I'm going with the flow, right? So usually the Queen of Cups represents a mothering energy. It's like the best friend who knows all your secrets, but they know how to heal you no matter what. They won't judge you. The Queen of Cups energy is the energy of taking care of people for the most part. The Queen of Cups energy is the nurturer, the healer for the most part. But I feel like your approach to healing will be so different this month. It seems like you're going to be like, I'm going to hold everybody responsible for their own healing vibration. I will give you the tools, but you have to show it to me. You have to prove it to me. What else is going on? We have the Hermit card looking outside. So it seems like October is more so about other people than about you. Because the Hermit card is really showing the energy of, You reach the peak of the mountain. Now what? Do I go down and face the hard truth? Or do I stay where I'm at? Or do I wait for people to come and surround me? So it seems like you're going to really be a mirror to people. What else is going on for October? For pile 3, this energy. We have the Devil card. Let's cover that up. And the Devil card, once again, is addiction, unhealthy attachments for the most part. So it's a lot of healing when it comes to you. You're going to teach people how to move on from things that hold them back, or you're going to teach people how to be accountable for the roles that they play in the situation that they're in right now. And it's going to rely on you no longer being the go-to person that people go to when they need help, when they need healing. You're not going to be the savior anymore. So Spirit is saying, for the month of October, you're no longer the savior of people. You're no longer the gatekeeper of feelings. You're no longer the super saver, Captain Saver. You are the person who is going to make sure that people are doing what they're supposed to do no matter what. In order for them to have access to you, they have to step up to the plate. Okay? Let's see. As far as your career goes, what does Spirit want you to know for the month of October? Okay, here comes the money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, bling, bling, bling. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do see investment. I do see flourishing. I see you just, sitting on your throne, being happy. The Queen of Pentacles is the person who's about their business. They don't let anything get in their way. They enjoy the luxury of things. Like, they know their value. So within your career, you're going to know your value in your job, or you're going to know the value that you bring to the table, whether you are entrepreneur, a 9 to 5, it doesn't matter. It seems like you're going to know your value for the most part. Ooh, what do you see? Clarify this Queen of Pentacles energy. What is this energy in reference of? The Death card. Ooh, are you thinking about leaving or transitioning? Because there's lots of changes happening. So you're going to be able to navigate the changes within your career like a freaking shark. Because the Death card is all about transformation. It's things that we cannot avoid. So for you, you're going to definitely let people know what you bring to the table. And they won't be able to afford it. So you're going to be like, you're going to be able to talk your shit. Excuse my language. Okay. So what else is going on for the month of October for career for pile 3? We have the World's card. Look at that World's card. It's giving me Oscar. It's giving me I'm walking into my greatness. It's giving I am that person. Floating, gloating. For the month of October, you are stepping into greatness. And you are looking forward. You are feeling very accomplished for the most part. Round of applause. If you're claiming this, let me know by saying pile 3. If you want this energy, definitely say pile 3. Pile 3, I need y'all to tell me what's tea, because I love this for you. So for you, it seems like you're walking onto a new path where you could hold your head up high and you're leaving your marks. You're a trailblazer. Wow. Okay, what else should pile 3 know about their energy for October? With the King of Cups. Emotionally, you need to work on your reaction to things, right? Because this is the King of Cups in reverse. And usually King of Cups is a person who knows your feelings. They're very poised. But you have to let your feelings out some way. So find a healthy way to release your feelings and not let it be built up for the most part. Let your feelings be known and call it a day. There's no reason for you to hold back for the most part. Feel your feelings, okay? Don't let your feelings be your kryptonite, your Achilles heel. What else should pile 3 know about their career? The Empress card. Don't try to recreate the wheel. The Empress card is usually like creativity, starting something new, expanding. I think that sometimes being complacent is okay. So don't create the wheel when you're going to start something new. Somebody already cleared the path for you. So don't make your path filled with resistance. Make it very easy for you. You deserve an easy life. You don't have to continuously break your neck for things to be better, things to work out for you. Let's see. What else should pile 3 know about their career? Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Be mindful of reckless decision makings or being critical, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is usually an energy of cautious, calculated. So be mindful of making emotional decisions, okay? Be mindful of making emotional decisions. Don't let your feelings dictate your next step. Do not let your feelings dictate your next step. I think that should be your affirmation for this month. I will not let my feelings dictate my next step. Because you could feel like you're on top of the world and you're a go-getter, and in the next 5 minutes, you feel like crap. And you're just like, I'm going to stay in bed and doom scroll. So make sure that your motivation is not based on your feelings, okay? All right, let's tap into your love life. What should pile 3 know when it comes to their relationships overall for the month of October? What's to come? Ooh, Big Daddy energy. A lot of y'all are going to have a person that is going to invest in you, make you feel secure, reassurance. Ooh, you know what? Out of all of the piles, I feel like I want pile 3's energy because what? What? So you may receive the person of your dreams, or the person that you're with, they will start to act like the person of your dreams. They're going to give you everything you ever wanted. You're going to feel very stable. You're going to feel very reassured. You're going to feel happy for the most part. Okay, what else is happening? Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have to cover it up. We have the Lover's card. I usually don't ever say this, but it's given soulmates energy. I just want to stop right here. Oh my gosh. So some of y'all may get married, or proposal and engagement's gonna happen. And some of y'all, your person will ask a big question. So elevation within your relationship. So if you are in a situation, then I feel like your person may say, y'all, let's just make this official. There's no reason for us to be sneaking. We're grown. If you are single and mingling, you may find a person who you're comfortable with. And if you are a girlfriend, boyfriend, and you're just like, I'm ready and waiting, like, let's elevate, it's going to happen. So elevation within your relationship is happening. What else should Pile 3 know when it comes to their love life, their relationship? The King of Pentacles. So I feel like your person could, wonder if they're good enough for you, right? So financially they're ready and they're good, but they may deal with insecurities. So they may not show you everything that they are supposed to. So your intuition will guide you for the month of October, not your feelings, but intuition. Because it seems like your person is scared to tell you about something, but they will do it eventually. Clarify this King of Pentacles energy of hiding, being scared. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this person has a history of messing up a good thing. So they're scared of putting themselves out there all the way to the point that they feel like they're going to mess up. But you won't allow them. You're going to keep them accountable. So it's like not much for them to worry about. Okay, what else is going on for the month of October? There it is, Lover's card again. But in this case, I feel like it's more so just reassurance. If you look at it, the guy is leaning into the woman and she's backing off, but she's still holding him. And the sun is just illuminating. There's no darkness. So I feel like you or your person needs reassurance within the relationship, and it's going to actually come. Clarify the reassurance energy for us, Spirit. Clarify the reassurance energy. We have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like sometimes you may feel like your person doesn't give their all and you want more, right? And I think that your person is going to step up to the plate and give you more. So that's not something you need to be concerned about or worried about. What is your last takeaway message for the collective for Pile 3? Nothing else is coming out. What is the last collective message? The High Priestess. Trust your gut. Pray for things that you want. Trust your intuition. Things are in alignment for you. and there's no reason for you to get it. So definitely tap into your spiritual path again. Lean onto your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self. Pray, 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 pray. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Because you do have good things coming your way. You do have happiness coming your way. But you're going to really need to energetically make sure that your path is clear. You are strength, right? You're going to have to make sure that you feel loved and honored and respected. But in order for you to do and feel that way, you have to pour into your own cup. And sometimes that's the most difficult thing for us to do. But Spirit is saying that you have the tools. You naturally have the tools. So just express it and do it. Okay? So that's what I have for you, pile 3, for your October's monthly prediction. I hope I give you some clarity and some confirmation. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.